It was a cold, late night in the forests of Washington state. The tall pine trees stood like silent giants, their shadows stretched long across the forest floor as the moonlight pierced through the branches. Jacob, a 23-year-old wildlife photographer from Seattle, had set out to capture some rare shots of nocturnal animals. Armed with his camera and flashlight, he ventured deeper into the woods, far from the marked trails. The deeper he went, the quieter it got. No insects, no wind, just the sound of his boots crunching leaves. At around midnight, he noticed something odd, a faint rhythmic whisper. At first he thought it was the wind, but then he heard it clearly. Turn around, go back. His breath caught in his throat. He spun around with the flashlight. Nothing, just trees. Shrugging it off as imagination, he pressed on until he stumbled across something that froze him in place. A wooden cabin, old and broken, with red handprints on the door. The whispers grew louder. "You shouldn't be here." His flashlight flickered. Suddenly, from inside the cabin, a creak, then footsteps. Jacob raised his camera and zoomed in through the broken window. There was a figure, pale, with no eyes, just hollow sockets, watching him. The flashlight died. Darkness swallowed him. He turned to run, but the forest had changed. No trail, no direction. Only trees that seemed to shift and move. Then came the screams, distant at first, but growing closer. They weren't human. Panicking, Jacob pulled out his phone. No signal. Suddenly, the trees ahead opened up, revealing a clearing with a single pine tree, dead and twisted. Hanging from it, a dozen old cameras, just like his. He stepped closer, and beneath the tree lay a journal, half buried in the dirt. He opened it. "They watch through the lenses. If you photograph them, they follow. If you look too long, they take your eyes." The last page had fresh ink. "Jacob, it's too late." The camera around his neck snapped a photo on its own. Flash. Then silence. By morning, search teams found his tent, but no sign of Jacob. Only his camera, lying near the dead pine tree. The last photo? A blurry shot of a man screaming, with something behind him. Eyeless and smiling.